everyone. So this is going to be a little kind of detour from my usual card making videos. It's been so long since I've posted one that I kind of need to get myself back into it. So this one will not be a voiceover. I'm keeping it super simple because my poor brain just can't think up anything more complicated. Plus the fact I actually don't mind doing simpler cards every once in a while. So this one kind of came to me, the idea. I got the little My Favorite Things bicycle die. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I just love it. So I got this and I wanted to do a card centered around, like, this is my little main image. So I kind of went back and forth over different ideas and what I was going to do, and you know, I decided to keep it simple, keep it white. So I die cut the little bike from the MFT Razzleberry cardstock. So it die cut perfectly. You just have to be careful after it's die cut when you're peeling it up. I find it kind of sticks to the cutting plate in my Big Shot anyway. So you just got to be kind of careful as you're peeling it up that you don't tear it because it's so fine. But yeah, all the little pieces popped out and it was perfect. So how cute is that? So I did that. So that's going to be my little main focus. And then I used the MFT Grassy Edges die. And it's actually a set of two. They come like that. So you have like big grass and then little grass, and I just broke it apart. They're connected by little tabs or whatever, so I just broke that apart, and then I ran that through with the Jelly Bean green cardstock. So I just thought I'd use that to kind of ground the little bike. And these ones, because they're open-ended, I actually really like that. They don't have, some of my other grass border dies has the border along the bottom that it cuts as well, but having it like this actually gives you more options in my opinion. But to use it after I've die cut with it, I'm just going to take my scissors, trim off a little bit of it, just like so. So I've kind of got that going on, and actually I'm going to cut that, and all I'm going to do is just follow the curve a bit and just kind of freehand cut this. And then same thing with, so just like so. I'm basically going to have that, and I just want to trim that a little bit more. I don't really like how that looks. Okay, so I've got that, and then what I want to do to attach this to my card is I'm actually just going to use a couple little brads. You can glue it. Obviously you would have to use a fine tip glue pen, or I like my Tombow Mono Multi that I always use, but I'm just going to keep it again simple and attach it with a couple of little black mini brads. I was going to see if I had a pink that matched this exactly, but I thought, you know what, let's let the brads stand out a little bit. So just make sure I've got my cardstock straight on my mat here, and then make sure I've got the bike straight. Kind of a little bit of the finicky part here. There we go. So I'm just gonna poke a hole in the center of each wheel for one of the mini brads. Push those through, just like so. And then flip it on over and flatten the backs. So that's done. And then for the grass, that I am just going to adhere just like that. So again, Tombow Mono Multi, my go-to liquid adhesive. Okay, it doesn't take much. Then just press it down. That's kind of it for the main image. And then I'm just going to use a sentiment from MFT's The Pure Innocence I Wheelie Like You stamp set, which obviously this is what the little bike die coordinates with. So I've got my little sentiment, and then I'm just going to use the Color Box Black Licorice ink. Making sure I've got it inked up really good. Just like so. So that's done. Then I'm just going to adhere this to my card base. And the reason I did it separately like this is because that way the backs of my brads will be hidden from the inside of the card. So I guess one way to avoid that is if you did just adhere everything with liquid glue rather than using brads, you could do this all onto the card itself and then you'd have a pretty much perfectly flat card. But I like the look of the brads. I think it's cute. And I like that it's a little bit popped up and that so people can see it's actually separate. So it gives it the dimension. So that's it for the card front. Again, super simple. And then I thought for the inside, I'm actually going to use the main image from this little Pure Innocence set. There we go. So I'm just going to ink it up with the Razzleberry ink. I love this color, it's so pretty. So got that all inked up and then I'm just going to stamp that onto the inside of my card. Just like so. So yeah, that's all there was to it for like the super simplest card ever. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll post a link below to my blog and I'll include links to all the supplies used. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you all next time.